Good morning. It is Tuesday, March 26th. Hope everyone had a great weekend. It'll just be me filming today. It is Daniel's birthday, so happy birthday, Daniel. I have words. And please help me wishing my brother all the happy birthdays. So he's off. He's spending the day with his lovely wife. So hope that he has an absolutely excellent day. Saturday, we were pretty busy. I didn't get a ton of time to work on knives, but I did get the big Magna Cut El Gaucho. I got it glued up. I chose to laminate some black oak. So it's not black oak, it's oak that was harvested locally that we had dyed black, so we call it black oak. Black oak is not a species of wood, it's a color and a species. So got that one glued together. So I'll work on that one a little bit. I did also get some other just random liner material together because for the other one, the hybrid rocking Santoku, I can do like a multi-handle piece on it for the handle wise. So because I drilled it, all like that, right? So I could literally make every one of these, couple sections, I could make, a 4 or 5 piece handle, section handle if I wanted to. So I will plan it. I have some cool stuff that I may work in. I'll decide in a little bit about what exactly I'm doing with it. So really that's it for me in the shop today. It is industry sharpening day. So we can get a nice little pop, and then without Daniel, Jake and I will be sharpening a lot today. So I may get very little done today. I may get more done. Either way works. I'm happy with it all. But now, without further ado, we're going to talk about something a little different than we do. So these are all knives that have come in on consignment. Some of these may look familiar. Some of them are almost brand new. Some of them are a little bit more used. So I did not know about this knife maker until this customer talked about him. So this is Monolith Knives. He's got this cool laser engraved M on there. He works a lot in high carbon, so you can see that it's not a brand new knife. We did clean it up to where it's not as patinaed, it's not as rusted because there were some deeper pits. We may go back and flitz this even more just to see if we can get some more of that out of there. We buffed the brass and shined it up, So all of these will be in stock later today. The Serenity knife, so he is a regular customer of ours. Basically, he just had too many knives. I mean, he's got a full set of our knives. He's got a full set of Monolith. He had 2, if not 3 full sets of Yu Kurosaki. So these will be going into stock as well. Some of them brand new, some of them just lightly used. So we cleaned them up, we buffed them, gave them brand new edges, the ones that were used, touched up a little bit ones that were brand new just because even just being in a box being stored, if it bumps the box a lot, the edge does degrade slowly over time. So these will be in stock. Maybe not all today. I'll try to get another third of them in stock, and then we'll have some more. Yes, we have more of them, and these are more. These are going to be more of the budget section of consignment. He's got a really old cleaver by a company that was really known well for their cleavers, but then just some other Japanese knives that we can't place. They look like they're good quality, so we'll put them up for $50 or so. And you'll be able to get a good deal on a pretty cool knife. So other than that, that's really our day today, or my day. It's just me, We will talk at you tomorrow. Hope everybody has a great day, and we will see you then. Good morning. It's Wednesday, March 27th, and I got nothing done yesterday, knife making wise. So today I will try to get this one at least down to shape. If not ready for hand sanding. We'll see how today goes. If I have any other time, I will work on building the handle for this guy, which I've got a bunch of things that I've glued up with liners on it, including the extra handle from this. So I will kind of look through everything and kind of see what color theme I want to go with, make sure how many pieces I want to go. I'll probably end up doing you know, just a 2-piece handle where I have like a 2/3 and a 1/3 kind of thing. But I could change my mind and make it more complicated. We'll see. Other than that, we've got a bunch of admin stuff to do, and that's my day. But guess who's back? He's here, he's a year older, and he's ready to go.
Hey everyone, hope you all had a good weekend. I know I did, and just gonna get you caught up with what's going on today. I will be in today, out again tomorrow. The wife is having her wisdom teeth pulled out, so I do need to attend to her first day after everything. So I'll be out tomorrow as well. Catch up back with you guys on Friday. But to get you caught up with what's going on in my world, I have got my 1/2-inch rod, so I will basically talk with my customer on whether or not he wants me to grind the tang further back and then insert a piece depending on how much he wants to add in to put weight into the handle, or use another piece, basically wedge them two together and then have it connected as one piece, depending on how long he wants the handle and how much weight he wants in it. Discuss that with him and go further on that one. And I've also got the Gyotos all finished, pretty, shiny, ready, sharp to go. So I will talk with a customer on them being in stock as well as putting them in stock. And like Russell said earlier, we've both got a lot of admin stuff going on. I more so because of yesterday and then just trying to catch up with a few things. And we are this is going to be the first, I believe this would be, yeah, we haven't told anybody yet, but today is the 27th. Tomorrow will be opening day for the Houston Astros. So we will be going live with those knives. If you've been interested in them, wanting to know more about them, we will post them hopefully sometime today, get those up live, ready to go. So tomorrow, opening day, they will be ready first thing. So be on the lookout for that. We should have those available to you guys around later today, and then popping a huge release on social media and stuff like that. Just trying to throw some stuff out there. It's part of the reason why I'll be up front. So that way people know they're ready for sale. Now, we're going to go to our favorite place with our favorite guy, Russell. What's up, bud?
It's good.
What are we talking about today?
Today we are talking about the other set of Yu Kurouchi. No, sorry. Too many names in my head. Yu Kurosaki knives that we have on consignment. So this really is the style of knife that propelled Yu Kurosaki into the forefront of Japanese knife making. These knives are extremely sought after. No one has them in stock right now. I've scoured the internet. So these are on consignment. The Santoku was just lightly used. You'll be able to see just the evidence of a little bit of scratching on them. We did buff it out to where it looks better, and we did put a new edge on it. But so what these are, this is a reconstituted turquoise with aluminum, and it has a wangi wood handle. The steel is SG2, and it has a cladding over it, and then he has this lovely shiny hammered finish on them. Super lightweight, super keen edges, just absolutely beautiful knives. And we do have these 3 on sale. The Nakiri has already sold. Apologies, can't even show you that one at this point. But we do have the Petty. It's a 170 millimeter Petty. We have the Santoku, and then 270 Sujiki. Sorry, can't remember the exact millimeters on the Santoku.
Right on.
Okay.
All right, well, we'll wrap it up here. As always, we appreciate all and any of love that you guys give us. We'll see you tomorrow on the next one for opening day. Go Astros. Peace.
Good morning. It's Thursday, March 28th, and the only thing I got done knife making wise yesterday was just getting this basic to shape, right? So I got the pins ground down, I got the epoxy ground off, and I just started chamfering the inside of that handle. I got the fish hook established a little bit more, but really that's it. Like we said, we had a bunch of admin to do, so we handled that. So today I will try to get this one down to hand sanding depending on how the day goes. But really, outside of that, that's all I have planned for knife making, because it's been 2 days and I haven't gotten that done, so I'm not planning a whole lot extra. But in other news, we will be going into the showroom with me, because Daniel's out again today, with the new Astros themed Kershaw Iridiums. So these are now in stock. We literally have the themes of them thematically, the colors throughout the generations. Like, so starting with the 45s in the 60s, we did a little something funky with this one, but those were the color combinations. Up into the 70s, where it was the other logo, the Astrodome with the orbits around it. Going into the 80s, and then the 90s, which is the ones that a lot of us grew up with. Everyone that's seen them thus far, like, oh, the 90s are my favorite. But I do love this burgundy one too. And then, so these are the Kershaw Iridiums, and then we have 2 Bucks Spitfires as well. And those are the 2010s and the 1990s. So just something cool. Opening day today. We will be at a market at 8th Wonder later today for the opening day game. And we'll have all of these for sale there. So if you're interested, come take a look. Obviously, they'll be in the shop before we go to that market. Otherwise, they'll be in the shop after that as well, and they are all online, so you can buy them before you come in if you want to take a look at them. Otherwise, thank you so much. Have a great day. We'll catch you tomorrow. Good morning. It's Friday, March 29th, and today I will be continuing on the grind lines for my April set of kitchen knives. Hope to get those pretty close to completed today. My other April 9th knife, so I had the customer come in because this hole was just looking a little small. I'm super glad I had him come in because this barely got like past the first knuckle on his finger. So I've been trying to do this the old-fashioned way with the Dremel going around, and it's nearly impossible. So I'm going to order a drill bit today that's the right size and just blat through it all. So I'll get that order today, and then I will plan this handle out. I know I've been saying that all week, but I will get this handle planned out and start building that later today. Really, that's it for me for today. Daniel is back and he's ready to go. Here we go with what he's got going on.
Hey everyone, just to get you caught up with what's going on in my world, I've got those Gyotos out and up. If I'm not mistaken, 2 have already sold, but the 2 Wednesday that I was in, did a lot of admin, trying to get some stuff posted social media wise for the Astros knives. So if you guys saw that, thank you for interacting with that. I appreciate it. But going further, we have some quick things we're going to do. I've gotten to talk with the customer on this guy. I think Wednesday we talked about that. Also going to be shaping this handle a little bit better, bringing it up to a hand sand. And then if I can, I need to put this guy into the sandblaster. This is a Buckmaster 184. It is a collectible. It is highly sought after. They just revamped it, came out with a new one, and this customer wants to basically re-sandblast his or bead blast it, so that way he can just kind of put it up and not have any more issues with it. That's going to be the majority of my day, as well as whatever else comes in. We'll have some stuff computer-wise in the morning to take care of before I jump on all that, but we'll go from there. Now, we're going to go in our favorite spot with our favorite guy, Russell. What's up, bud?
It's good.
What are we talking about today?
Today we're talking about a couple different ambidextrous locks. Mostly what I wanted to talk about is the different companies' versions of the crossbar lock. So Kaiser has their clutch lock, Kershaw has their Duralock, Hogue has their Abo lock, Benchmade has their Axis lock, which is really the lock that started it all off. And what a crossbar means literally is there is a solid piece of stainless steel in there that is what holds the knife shut. So literally, in order to make this lock fail, you either have to break the scales or break that bar holding that knife open. And they're all fairly similar. They have slightly differences, like where they put the Omega spring clip. Kaiser, you can adjust the Omega spring. On the Kershaws, it gives you a little pre-kick where it just opens beautifully, and obviously has the flipper on it. But literally, like, they're all just be a lock across there. The reason I have the Spyderco ball bearing lock out, because a lot of people think this is a crossbar lock as well, where it's going to have a bar across it. You can't see it really well, but how this functions, there's a spring in there, and it's on a bit of a post, and then there's a ball bearing in front of that indexes with that part of the knife. And so this locks, even though it functions the same way, yeah, they cover it up so you can't see it. Even though it functions the same way like a crossbar lock, this is actually a completely different locking mechanism where the ball bearing is literally in between these things and index is right up there. And not saying it's going more likely to break, but if that spring breaks, this lock won't function at all. Where if one of these two Omega springs break on this, you can still open it manually and literally push that crossbar lock up and it will still lock. It just won't function where it springs back and forth. So again, not saying it's better or worse, but that it is a different mechanism, and that's why they call it a ball bearing lock. There's literally a ball bearing in front of that spring mechanism. So yeah, just wanted to talk about a few locks today.
Yeah, and just to kind of further illustrate for people who are a little bit more visual, I'm gonna try to do this without making my hand gestures seem weird, but everything but the ball bearing lock has two springs on each side. They're very small, just like almost like string springs, but they basically compress like so. Where the ball bearing is a very familiar, almost like a pen spring, where it's just a coiled up, and then the ball bearing sits on top, compressing, going up and down. I hope that gesture wasn't too crazy, but basically that's it. One day we might try and break down the knives, as long as companies don't get mad about the whole warranty thing, to demonstrate the differences and show you guys, so you guys understand that kind of a little bit more on the mechanisms. Each one of these companies that we have do have diagrams on some of those locks, so you're more than welcome to look for it there. Otherwise we might try and cover it in the future. We're gonna wrap it up here, y'all. See you tomorrow to wrap up the week. Appreciate you viewing in. See you then. Peace.
Good morning to Saturday, March 30th, and yesterday I got the hybrid rocking Santoku glued up. I got the handle planned. Yes, I was thinking about doing a 2 and or 3-part handle, and I went with a 1-part handle. It really came down to just how many pins were here, and the idea of having to do that with that many pins was just like, nah, I just didn't want to. I just didn't want to. So I chose a really pretty piece of box elderburl that we get from TNT Enterprises. This is Terry Dunn's work. He does a great job. Super good stabilization, polishes up beautifully. So it has this like pink and green and some tan in it. There's even some like dark blues. Like it's like a quad dyed piece of box elderburl. Super stoked to see what this looks like later on in the day. So I will be working on this knife all day. We'll see how much I get going on it. It is Saturday, which it can be busy. We welcome that. So we'll see what I actually get done. Otherwise, here is Daniel with what he's got going on.
What's up, y'all? Just to get you caught up with what's going on in my world, I have got this guy glued up. Along with Russell, we glued these up towards the end of the day. I should be working on this. In the beginning of yesterday when I got to work in, I tried to sandblast that Buckmaster, and our sandblaster's just not taking the media the way we need it to. We think it's just a little gunked up. So Russell and I are discussing whether or not we are going to get parts and or just a whole new sandblaster so that we're not just having to exchange parts on something that might not be working. Give you an update on that as we go further, but I will get this shaped up and possibly the kukri, go up to the leather room. Those are kind of the things on the task board for now. Whatever I can get to will be great. Just trying to keep myself above water at the moment, but we'll see how everything goes because it is Saturday. So without further ado, we are now going to go in our favorite spot with our favorite guy, Russell. What's up, bud?
It's good.
What are we talking about today?
Today we are talking about the Kaiser Sparrow. So this is a new knife that came in a couple weeks ago when the task came in. So what you have here is you have a CPM S35 VN blade, full titanium hardware, scales, excuse me, titanium, milled titanium pocket clip. I love how they milled out the relief for this frame lock. So it is a frame lock with a flipper, and it has the hole. You can use the hole too. I can't do that one sometimes. Just super elegant. I love that they even included the little spacer for when you switch the pocket clip. And just super fidgety. It's on ball bearings and it just opens super beautifully.
What was the steel on that? Did you
S35 VN.
Right on.
Yeah.
Stonewash finish it looks
Stonewash, yeah. And then you see the logo of the company that designed it, Sparrow. Blackbird blades. Cool little logo on there.
really elegant looking little Warren Cliff. So we thought we'd talk about it today.
Right on. All right, y'all. Appreciate you watching. As always, make sure you're liking, subscribing, hitting all those buttons, interacting with us. Especially if you guys want to leave some comments, talk to us, let us know. Have a great weekend. Beautiful weather it looks like again. We're hoping for. So if it's in your area, enjoy it. Get out there. Put some fresh air in your lungs. We'll wrap it up here. Y'all see you next week.